Jurassic World Alive 1.7. I don't even know, are we gonna call this the remix? Because we had another maintenance today, and actually if you were an iOS user like myself, you had a maintenance +1. So here's what's happened. I'm gonna do a quick little recap for everybody here, because here's the deal. Ludia went in and reverted all of the stat boosts. So if you purchased the unlimited stat boosts, whether it was the speed stats or the health or the attack boosts, those were all reverted back to ground zero, and you were refunded your 500 hard cash. There's a little bit more of like math or arithmetic or something involved with exactly how it is. I'll put a link down in the description below for exactly how they broke down everything. Essentially, they rounded it. For every 25 stat boosts you had, you got like 500 hard cash, and then they rounded up. So if you had 26 stat boosts, you got 1,000 hard cash, and if you had 50 stat boosts, you got 1,000 hard cash. That's how they handled all that. Plus, it looks like they gave you all of the stat boosts you would have earned daily. So if I go and look at just any of my dinosaurs here, I've not leveled anything up at this point, but if I go and I tap on my speed, you'll see that I have 89. Now, if you're looking at yours and you see that you only have 85, do know that I have already taken out my daily battles for the day. So that's where my additional 4 came in. But 85 85 was the speed boost. For the damage or the attack and the health, it's going to be 115. Everybody was gifted to reallocate those anywhere you want. Additionally, you were given the hard cash like I mentioned before. Now if you go to the store for a limited time only, you are able to purchase stat boosts, and here's what I don't understand. So if I go to my speed stat boost, I can purchase 3 500 hard cash, so I'm going to buy 75 total. That seems about right for what I was expecting. But then if you go over to the health, you can buy 20, and if you go over to the attack, you can buy 20. So I don't necessarily really understand what that is, because to me that kind of feels like you're getting the unlimited boosts again. Now the other thing that they changed, because this wasn't a one-part change, is the reason why it took so long is it was a pretty multi-dimensional change here. If you go and look at speed, which got a nerf, but probably the right nerf, if you go and hit this little I for the informational button, it'll now show you the new speed bonus tiers. And instead of doing 100% additional damage at tier 10, you're only going to do 50 additional damage. So that's pretty significant. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the math is going to work out on this such that if you have, no matter what dinosaur you level up at level 10, if it gets hit with a instant distraction, it won't be able to outspeed anything that it was already slower than. I think is loosely how that is. Anyway, like I said, I will have a link down in the comments, in the description below, to the official Ludia post. And now that that is all resolved, we have some stuff to talk about and an epic tower to take out. The first thing that I want to do before I jump into this epic strike tower, and I do want to talk about it real quick, is I have a couple of fusions to make. I've been extremely lucky today. I've seen 3 of the Spinosaurus Gen 2s during my day today, and now I am really close. I have a realistic chance with 4 fuses to get to level 23. I will say that I got some amazing fuses, like 30, 30, 40, 30, just to get to this point off of the previous 2 batches of DNA that I haven't used yet. If I can average 20, and 20 is average, I will be at level 23. Oh, good, a 30. That gets me to 50 with 3 more to go. I don't know the math on that. It's 22 and a half or something, 23, I don't know. Boom, it's just 1. I only needed 1 fuse. Now it's pretty much gonna be all my coin, and I know people are gonna say that I'm dumb and I'm stupid, because here I am with my Thorodolosaur, 90k ready to go. I have 90k coin, and I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take my Spinonics up to level 23. it might be a waste. Especially because everybody says this Lick of Spikes is so good, which is going to be the unique hybrid off of that. And honestly, I probably could have been really close to unlocking it, if not already unlocked it. I'm just going to go ahead and do these 2 fuses, because I'm sure they're going to be 10s, and I just want to get those 10s out of the way to make up for the amazing fuses that I just had. What did I have? Did I have 80 on 2 fuses? And that was, let's see, 10-10. But it is unlocked, or not unlocked. It is level 23. Now, I don't know what to do with my speed boost, any of my boosts at this point, but what I am going to do is I definitely think you have to go for the speed boost. Like, if you have 1500 hard cash, to me, I think speed boost is the most no-brain decision out of all these. Now, I'm not going to spend all of my hard cash. My thought initially is that I'm going to purchase 3 attack and just skip over the health. I'm not sold on that yet, though. Probably going even would be better, but I don't know. We'll get to that. And then I have no idea where I'm going to allocate all this. If I go and look, on the one hand, I kind of want to make my Spinonics a monster. And with 164 speed boost, I could get pretty close to making that just absolutely ridiculous. What is that going to cost? It would cost for the speed boost, so 2 and 4 is 6, and then 8 and 6 is 14, and then 16 is 30, and that puts me at level 4? Level 3? No. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to go on all this just yet. But while I decide that, let's talk about this strike tower today, the epic strike tower, because I've been meaning to show you guys this, and I always forget to do it, and I always screw it up somehow. But here's the thing. If we go to the store, as of yesterday, and I haven't checked it yet today, but as of yesterday, if you tapped on this and then hit the little informational button there, you'll see that you're going to get 200 Sino and then 200 Sino. So you're getting 400 Sino? I don't know, I haven't bought this. And then you're gonna get additional epic, and then you're gonna get additional rare. So I'm not really sure, because if I go to this strike tower, tap on the incubator, it looks like I'm getting the same thing. So today's epic strike tower is the same as the $20, and I have no cell service, so I'm gonna have to restart my game, but this is the same as the $20 bundle that you can purchase in the store. I guess. I mean, that's what it looks like. And why have the 200 Sino and the 200 Sino? I don't know. But if I can get back into my game, because it's completely crashed on me at this point, if I can get back into my game, I'm going to take out this tower, and let's see how it shakes out. And I'm back, so must have just been a disconnect there. So this Sinoceratops strike, a powerful Sinoceratops stands between you and the strike event reward. Use fierce creatures with defense shattering and counterattack abilities to take this down. If you did the battle tournament that we had last weekend, which we don't have one this weekend, interesting, but if you did it last weekend, you've learned, or you were quickly made aware, that Sinoceratops can be extremely difficult to take out with all the stuns. I'm thinking immunity on this, just because I see 2 dinosaurs that rely greatly on stuns. So I'm going to use my 2 immunities. I'm going to use my bleeder just because I can. And then I'm going to use my Dracoceratops as my safety blanket to come in and crush anything that's about to knock me out. Let's hope that this goes well. It's a level 30 Sinoceratops, it's a level 30 Triceratops, and then a level 30 Enian. I'm going to, with my first attack, I think I'm going to drop some bleed down with my newly level 23 Spinonics. I'm going to lose my speed race here as well because of the decelerating strike. So I'm going to go for the bleed, and then we're going to swap out. And we're going to get out of dodge, but I'm going to do a significant amount of damage off of the bleed here. Ooh, the crit hurts. Hate to see that. So 2650 is beyond the scope of what my Draco Rex can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Triostronics because it's immune, and the instant charge is not going to hurt me in any way, shape, or form other than the 1600 damage it's already going to do. And This is gonna work out really nice because my Ferocious Strike here is gonna do more than 1,000 damage. That was the big one that I was worried about. Now watch Triceratops just smoke me here, but hopefully not. Triceratops, and I'm gonna be able to do a significant amount of damage right here. I did not get the crit, but I still hit 3130. So not bad. It's still beyond the scope of what my Dracoceratops can do, so I'm gonna have to just do a standard attack. I did get the crit, I did not get the knockout, but I feel pretty confident that this tower is pretty much won at this point. And just know moving forward, unless these strikes start adding tiers into their figures, that you're probably not gonna struggle. Take your good teams, because like this is a $20 value according to the Ludia and their store. Take your good team with your tiers and just plow through this thing. There's no need to be cute, there's no need to be fancy. Like I could drop 2 times, but I'm not going to because there's nowhere for them to go. I'm gonna drop the bleed down, which has less initial damage, but more damage overall. I'm doing 33% total damage. Eniosaurus is not going to completely decimate my last dinosaur here, especially because I'm going to do a distraction on it. 15,000 coin, very useful, especially because I just dropped 70. Definitely use immunes if you have any kind of a good immune. I would go bleed immune, as you saw there. I don't even think you need to be as powerful as the ones that I have to be successful in this tower, but that's my suggested strategy. You could just flat out go for the Thunder and bring your Thor with its mad boosts and probably be all right. Now here's what I want to see. Do I get 2 sets of 200 Sino, or do I just get the 1 set? I'll find out when you find out. I got 624 Sino. I don't know why. Allosaurus, that made no sense to me. I can't. Let me know in the comments below if you know why I got so much. Allosaurus for 4,500. Euplocephalus for basically 1,900. Marsupial Lion, okay, for 616. Wooersaurus for 46. I gotta think Wooersaurus is gonna get something good here pretty soon. Rajasaurus for 173. So if I go back and look at this incubator, 397, 193, 400, that's probably the difference. So I probably got the 197 and then whatever difference went to Sino. I don't know. Let me know what you guys get. Anyway, that's Ludia trying to make things better. Oh, one more thing that I never really touched on, and I don't think I've mentioned it all in my videos. They've changed Avery. If you're not in the Battle Arena Avery, which is the top one, this isn't going to apply to you. But if you are in Avery, as I understand it, if you're in Avery, you can even match up with anybody else in Avery right now. So just be ready for it. The good news is you'll probably only lose 10 trophies if you face someone extremely powerful, and you could gain 50 if you happen to beat them. So anyways, that's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys like the improvements. I said be patient with Ludia. I feel like they've done the right thing, other than probably give people 20 options to buy those boosts. That seems like a lot. Maybe just cut it down to 3 would have been cool. But anyway, that's all I've got for this one. So until next time.